Hi Virgo, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the final week of July 2023. I hope everybody is doing well. I am going to take a second to remind you that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single Virgo out there, so do take what resonates for you and simply leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind, guys, that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that's not unusual in a general reading. So if you find that you're resonating more with the person on the other side, just simply get in where you fit in. As always, Virgo, please don't try to force a reading that is not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Virgo? All right, Virgo, you are starting out with the Ten of Wands. You have the Devil. And you have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so Virgo, I feel like there's some problems here in a relationship that you may be perceiving as being very toxic. This does look like it is about love, and there is a tie to this person that you have. But it's overshadowed by something toxic, and that's problematic for you. You may be feeling like you're overwhelmed with things right now. It looks like you're carrying a lot. You have a lot on your shoulders right now. But I am seeing that you are very open. You have this open heart. You're very intuitive right now. And so I do feel like, you know, you're addressing these things. And it could be something you're just resolving. Now, this toxicity could be something within you, or it could be within the relationship. Let's see who you're dealing with. But I do see you being very open-hearted and using wisdom with regard to love. All right, the person in your energy has the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords reversed, and the Ten of Swords in the reverse. So the person in your energy in the past has felt betrayed, and they don't understand why. There's a sense of betrayal. There's a sense of possibly that having had an ending that was very painful. It came about through betrayal, and they just don't have clarity with regard to this. I do feel that they are finding their balance right now. But they're kind of balancing a lot, and they're having to, you know, juggle things in their life as well. Let's see the energy between the two of you. I feel like you're being very kind towards this person. I don't feel like you're being harsh at all. There's love here. You definitely have love, but there's something toxic. The Tower. Yeah, so there's been a tower moment. The two of you have had a tower moment. And now you're feeling kind of heavy about this. They're trying to recapture their balance. They may not be talking to you or telling you everything that's going on. Let's see what's affecting this connection. Something happened that was pretty big, though. And you're feeling very, very troubled by this. Ten of Cups. So you have a lot of love towards this person. Yeah, you have a lot of love. You see this person as being your happiness. I heard part of the family, part of your family, but there's something toxic here. There's a strong, strong tie. There's something this person may not be telling you. Show me the outcome. They have a lot of love for you, too. It could be that. They could be not confessing their emotions towards you. In your outcome, you have the Four of Swords. So there's healing that's taking place, but I do see a lack of communication. For some of you, you're not talking to this person at all. For others, you may be talking to them, but there's something they're not telling you. And I'm telling you that either you or they are, and it feels more like them. It's like they need a break. They have a break from you. There's isolation that's taking place with this person. They're not understanding a painful ending or a betrayal. But I feel like you are looking at them in a very loving manner. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords in the reverse. This is underlying energy, and it tells me that whatever this conflict is coming to an end. That's the underlying energy here. It's based upon a decision that's been made. Somebody is making a decision to end this conflict. So let's look and see what, for some of you, there could have been some third-party energy here. And a decision's been made about that. Somebody is putting away I'm hearing hubris. They're humbling themselves. Seven of Swords and the Five of Coins. So you may be having some financial trouble. So you're applying yourself towards your work, towards your money, but you're looking at the details of something and it doesn't make sense to you. Something's not adding up for you, Virgo. You're feeling that there's deception involved when you look at the details, and that's problematic. You can't quite put your finger on it, but you feel like there's some sort of deception. And again, I'm seeing a decision. You're heavy on the decision. For some of you, you're looking at the details and you're feeling like there is third-party energy here, but you can't quite put your finger on it. That's not for everybody. Why is the Devil here? Three of Wands reversed and the Ten of Wands in the reverse. So you're determined to resolve these problems here. You want to be happy. I do feel that there's happiness in this connection, but you're wanting to get to the bottom of whatever this is that you can't quite put your finger on. You're really looking at the details of this. I do feel that there is the toxicity that is involved here. You don't want any part of it. And I do feel like you're looking at this and you're saying, look, this is not where my future lies. Or you might be saying to this person, this is not where their future lies. And I'm seeing that there's a lack of planning as well. There's a lack of planning. For some of you, there's a relationship that you're in and it may involve distance, and that distance feels like it's too difficult to navigate or cover. I'm seeing that there could be a lack of travel. You may be deciding not to travel because there could be a problem and you have to resolve the problem. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Ooh, there's that Devil again. Some of you just could be dealing with a Capricorn. We have Temperance in reverse, and again, we have the Devil. So you have a lot of love for this person, but there's something toxic in this connection. I am seeing that it's unbalanced. There's definitely something very unbalanced, and your emotions go up and down with regard to this person or this situation. Yeah, you know there needs to be healing here. But I'm feeling that you have a lot of compassion towards this person. This person may be taking a break, or you may be taking a break from this person. There could be a break in the connection. Let's look at the Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Ah, the Tower in reverse. So they're recovering from something here. I almost feel like this tower was not your tower. But you're looking at the details of this and you're saying something is not adding up. There's deception here. And you want to get to the bottom of it in the worst kind of way. So this person is recovering from a tower. They're trying to find their balance again. Yeah, there's a painful ending that's occurred and they feel very betrayed, and they're stuck in these emotions. They're stuck in this feeling of betrayal. But they're trying to recover. Why is the Ace of Swords in reverse? Why is the Ace of Swords? So The Tower moment had to do with betrayal and a painful ending. This person doesn't understand why they haven't received justice. They're now distrustful. They want to resolve the problems, but they're distrustful. So either you walked away or someone walked away here. They want justice in this situation. You could be dealing with a Cancer sign. I see Libra here. Scorpio is here. But I can see that you want to resolve the problems. This person wants to resolve the problems. But they're walking away. And you may be counseling this person. You may be telling this person this is not where their future lies. This almost feels like this could be family. With the Ten of Cups here, this could be family. So you may be dealing with a family member who has gone through a Tower moment. I can see that the Tower moment was on their side, but there's something you feel like it's not on the up and up here. And it bothers you. Yeah, they're the one taking the break. There's something, again, that they're not telling you. They're trying to heal their energy. It has to do with the betrayal and the ending. Sign of Aquarius is here, by the way. So they're the ones who's walked away. They're taking a break. They're trying to process things, and they're not communicating something, or they're not communicating at all. But it's because they're trying to heal and find balance after a betrayal, after feeling betrayed, and that a betrayal that led to an ending. But it doesn't feel like it's necessarily with you, Virgo, is the thing. I know this is a love reading, but this could be a family member, because I'm seeing you looking at this person with a lot of love, a lot of compassion, but something doesn't seem to add up. Why is the Tower here? You're looking at the details of this, and you're looking at it deeply. The Hierophant in reverse. And the King of Cups. So the Tower had to do with a lack of commitment or a commitment ending. This is what you're looking at. You may feel that you are trying to give this person advice. You don't know what to tell them. This person has a lot of love for you. But the Tower moment also had to do with love. The two of you agree about the situation, though. This person has a lot of love for you. You have a lot of love for them. There's an ending here, an ending of a commitment. Let's see why the Ten of Cups is here. Okay, so the Knight of Wands. And we have the Seven of Cups reversed. So what's going to end the feeling here of all these burdens, these problems, is something you were confused about, something that didn't add up. It's going to get clarified. It's going to get cleared up. And it's going to be because this person is going to finally trust you, and they're going to come forward and they're going to tell you. They're going to tell you why they walked away from a connection, whether it's this connection or another one. They're going to relate to you what it is that they've been keeping to themselves. See, they had a lack of clarity as well. They're wanting justice, though, and they're very suspicious of everybody. But they don't necessarily feel that they can tell you what has been so painful to them. I feel like this person's going to spontaneously relate something to you. It's going to clear up the confusion that you're feeling, and then the two of you are going to work through these problems. Because both of you have great love for each other. The Ten of Cups a lot of times is a family card, though, and it's at the center of this reading. The Tower is associated with them, so I feel like they went through something, and it's really bothering you. It was a betrayal, an ending. All right, why is the Four of Swords here? This person is healing. Show me the outcome. King of Swords, the truth is coming out. Page of Pentacles reversed. And the Four of Coins. So there is going to be communication, a situation where somebody hasn't been talking to you, hasn't been telling you something. They're going to finally come forward, but I feel like it's going to come in bursts. It's not going to come all at one time. They're going to move from telling you something and watching to see what you do with it and then pulling back. There's a lack of trust that this person has with you, but they're holding on to you for dear life. This person is very hopeful that you're going to receive the information about this betrayal, this ending. They're hopeful that you're going to receive it in an honest and clear manner. They are coming forward and they are going to get honest though. In your energy, you're recognizing that there's something toxic here and that it's causing this imbalance between the two of you. But again, I see you looking at this person very compassionately and very lovingly. However, I do feel that you may pull back just a little bit because of the toxic element here. Let's get one more card on each side. This person is very guarded, and it is because they're deep in healing. But I do feel like they're going to get honest. It's just going to take a minute, and it's going to be in bursts. Yeah, because you're very worried. You're very worried about this person. We have the Lovers. We have the Nine of Swords. So in your outcome, there's going to be a moment of honesty here between both of you. You're going to be honest. They're going to be honest. I feel like you are turning down an offer. If they offer you something, I don't feel that you're going to accept it. But I do, because you're worried. You're worried about the toxic element. So for some of you, I feel like this is a family member with this Ten of Cups here. And there is something that they're healing from with regard to love. They're very guarded, but they're holding on to you. It's like you're their lifeline. And I feel like you're rejecting something here that is toxic and unbalanced, but you're doing it with compassion. And you are very worried about this person. Now, if this has to do with, and it could be a friend that you are very, very close to. There's a lot of love between the two of you, but for some reason this person doesn't trust you. And it's not you per se, it has to do with the situation that's occurred, that they haven't told you everything and you suspect something. It is going to resolve. All of this is going to resolve because someone's going to make a decision to heal and to come forward. I feel like it's your person here. Now, if this is a lover or someone that you are involved with, I do feel like you don't trust this person. There's a lack of commitment here, or a commitment that ended between you and someone because of very toxic behavior. And there is a desire to resolve these problems, but you may be deciding that this is not your person. This is not the one that you are going to have a future with. They're going to communicate after not communicating for quite some time. This person has been very hurt. They're going to try to make things right between the two of you. They may have been the one who walked away and basically kind of put a space between the two of you. I do see a very honest communication happening. This person could have been a player. But you're pretty clear that you do want to resolve any issues or problems with them, but this person's not for you. You do feel that this person is still toxic, and so you will not accept an offer because you're worried about the toxicity between the two of you. This person does love you and you love them. And they see you as a soulmate. They're still holding on to your energy. But the break between the two of you is going to come to an end. And it's going to happen because this person is going to spontaneously communicate to you that they see you as their happiness. They're guarded, but they want to bring this back together. I don't feel that you're going to. And it's not because you don't love this person. It's solely because you're worried about whatever the toxic nature is between the two of you. So I'm seeing two timelines. I'm seeing a timeline that involves a very close friend or a family member. And I'm seeing a timeline that involves a lover. But if it's a lover, I feel like you're not moving in their direction because of the toxicity. But they're ending this break between the two of you. At the bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. And that tells me a couple of things. It's underlying energy. It tells me that some of you, if this is a lover, you're back out and dating. And you've made the decision to do that, but you will come out of conflict with this person. For some of you, there's a reunion, a coming back together that's trying to happen. I don't think you're going to accept it. And if this is a family member or a close friend, what I'm seeing is that you're very worried about some toxic behavior that this person has. And it has to do with partying. It may have to do with partying for some of you. Partying, dating, something of that nature. I do see the two of you closing the gap, though, that's between you. All right, let's pull a oracle card. Oh, well, that was fast. Yeah, look at that. So you have number 14. It condenses to 5, and 5s are really about changes. I am seeing a lot about love here. And in either case, I do see that, Virgo, you're coming across as extremely compassionate. In both timelines, I see that. Somebody here has been wearing a mask, and I feel like that mask is falling off. There's changes that are happening. The name of the card is Truth Be Told. So let's look at that. One moment. So this card deals with honesty and accepting things at face value and coming out of denial. It's a willingness to be transparent, and it's all about clarity of communication, which is perfect. So let's read that. There is the truth, which is the essence of a thing, and then there is a truth, subjective, according to the philosophy of the adherent or believer. This is not a time for debate about which truth is truer. This is a time when you are being called to proclaim your truth out loud and be willing to be transparent, honest, and open in your communication with others and with yourself. Nothing less than surrender to what is. Peeling off the layers of denial that kept you tied to an illusion will set you free. Be authentic and gloriously flawed, and Spirit will answer with miracles. Now, with regard to relationship, it says people tell you who they are very quickly if you're willing to listen to what they say and pay attention to how they behave. This card calls you to engage in heartfelt, open conversation. It's time to see the truth about what you share with each other and tell the truth about who you are and what you need. No one can do that for you. Remember that your truth is always based on your personality and experience up to now. A higher truth will be found after you communicate honestly and see how doing so has helped you become more attuned to yourself. Don't hold back, speak your truth, and listen. All right. I'm going to read the protection message as well in this card because I do feel like it's necessary. I'm being called to do that. It says, where are you being dishonest with yourself or others? If you're unhappy in any area of your life, look for signs of denial. This can also pertain to others being misleading or withholding or acting from hidden agendas. Now is the time to say no to dishonesty in all forms. Ask for the truth. Even if you don't like what you hear, acknowledging it will be a key to a beautiful new future, where you no longer labor under the heavy burdens that deceit and denial impose on you. Set yourself free. Nothing less than truth is required now. So you're being guided here, Virgo, to ask for the truth. I feel like you're going to get it. This person is guarded, but you will be getting the truth. So be prepared for that and be willing to listen. All right? I hope this has been helpful for you. If you have resonated with this reading, hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, it costs you nothing. So go ahead and subscribe. And until I see you guys in your monthly readings, namaste.